Hey guys, how's it going? We're back here at the Soundscape. Today we're cutting drums with our good friend Steve Rogers. Say what's up, Steve.
Hello, what's up?
Steve's been doing sessions here for probably, geez, how long? Maybe like
10 years at least?
10 years, yeah. He comes in here with a lot of our students, and he's come in here and cut drums on some pretty big songs that we've done here. For example, Christian Burge, Sunscreen on You. Perhaps you've heard it. If you haven't, I recommend picking it up. It's a great tune. Anyhow, today we're cutting drums, and we've set up some mics in a very unique fashion, in a way that we don't typically set up the drum mic. So I thought we'd spotlight that and point some things out. Unfortunately, I can't switch the camera around because for some reason iPhone hasn't figured out how to do that yet while you're doing a video feed. So we're just going to have to hold the camera like this, shall we? Let's check it out. So a couple of the mics that we've got going on here is this mic that's right over the kick drum, also by the snare. Steve, you want to point that out for us? So this is what we call the worst mic. Not like it's a bad mic, it's actually a good mic. So really it should have been named the good mic. This mic sounds fantastic. This is a U47 clone. It's picking up the kick and the snare together, and it gives our drum kit, I kind of look at it like a center drum kit mic. It gives the drum kit a really full kick and snare. Some other things that we're doing a little bit different would be these overheads. So let's point out those. I'm going to back up just a little bit. You can see the overheads up there. We've got a pair of C414 microphones, not placed traditionally over the drums like we normally would. So a lot of times you're going to see them placed right over the cymbal crashes. We're way above those, and we're definitely spread farther out from the actual drum kit. But believe it or not, it gives a really cool, warm tone to the overheads, and not so harsh and in your face. There's another pair of mics we have on the floor, and usually we have these set up in a stereo fashion. Let's take a look at these. But today we're setting them up as a kind of like a XY, or just paired together. You can see those mics sitting on the ground. They're literally about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch off of the floor in the live room, grabbing a very quick early reflection off the floor. So when Steve's hitting the snare drum or kick drum or just playing the drums in general, it's essentially slapping off the floor and getting picked up in those mics, and it sounds fantastic. We also have a room mic up here that you can see. That's this mic up here. We've got a ribbon mic, and we've got a what I call a mic sock on the mic, which is kind of keeping things a little calm, cymbal-wise, that sort of thing. Drums are sounding fantastic today. We're going to show you what they sound like right now. What do you say, Steve?
I think it sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go in here. We haven't spoken to Kyle yet. Kyle, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good.
So Kyle's operating the console this afternoon or this evening, and let's see what we got. We got some really cool stuff going on. He's got some compressors patched in. First of all, it looks like we've got the 1176 on our top snare. We've got a DB160A on the bottom snare, and we've got a retro stay level on the worst mic, remember the good mic, and then we also have a DBX160A on the kick drum. And then what else do we have over there? We got the 1066s on our floor mics. So we got lots of really great stuff happening over here in the gear department, essentially compressors. Can't forget about what's happening on the desk. We've got some really great EQs happening on the console here. I'm not going to bore you with all that kind of stuff, but hey, let's shut the door and see if we can get down to business with Steve and cut some drums. You ready?
Sounds good. Let's do it.
All right, let's kill the air. We have double doors here separating each of the rooms because we want to isolate everything and make sure that we're getting exactly what we need. You know, this is actually a great shot from over here. Let's go ahead and do a take.
You all good? Alrighty, and we're rolling.
Sounds great. We've got the Trident EQs. They sound beautiful. They're warm. They're broad. They're not very surgical. They're doing exactly what we want. If you look over here on the gear rack, you can see all these lights flashing. all that stuff is doing some really good compression for us. Let's go ahead and crank it up a little bit. Anyways, thought we'd let you hear a little bit about how the drums are sounding and how the studio's doing since we've updated so much gear. I think I did a video for you the other day, and we'll probably try to do this as often as we can, update you, let you hear how things are sounding. We'll talk to you soon.